I had nothing to do on Friday afternoons, and my mum thought, well, why don't we send Tom to piano lessons? I really enjoyed it, and I think that really just kind of skyrocketed the hours I wanted to spend at it. My own self-worth was so deeply integrated in my own achievements, awards I had achieved, and performances that had gone well, particularly as a musician. What I noticed was that I found absolutely no joy in just living life day to day because I was always hoping on something going well in the future. So one of my very close friends noticed that I was just suffering constantly. I mean, not just him, everybody around me who was friends with me was noticing my suffering. And an Alpha course had just started in January at the church that they went to, and they thought, well, Tom's not a Christian, he's very against all this, but he needs to know about God. So, do you want to come along to the church that I go to on Tuesday just for some dinner and to chat with people? I thought, yes, absolutely. This sounds like the most amazing thing. I don't have to cook on Tuesdays. And I went along to the church, and I didn't know it was an Alpha course or anything. I didn't even know what an Alpha course was, but I walked into the church and I just really enjoyed the evening. I really enjoyed the conversation, and I was looking forward to the next one, and I went along to the next one and the next one, and then Tuesday evenings became the highlight of my week. Jill and myself had our midterm exam. He came over to me the night before the performance exam. He said, I know you're not a Christian, and I know you've not been coming to Alpha for very long, but do you want to pray for tomorrow? And I said, yeah, why not? I've got nothing to lose. I'll see what happens. Then I remember my first prayer and just saying, God, I don't know who you are, if you're there, in what form you're in. If you are there, please come into my life and help me, because I can't do this anymore. We both went into the exam, sat down. I just felt completely at peace. We both played, and I don't know what happened, but it was the best performance you could ever imagine. And our performance was amazing, and the panel, they absolutely loved it. But more for me, I felt like someone had my back completely while I was playing. I felt like someone was showing me how to do this. I didn't feel alone and exposed and at war on stage. Over the next few days, I didn't have this sort of overwhelming feeling of fear and hatred towards myself and towards others. I didn't hold a grudge against anybody. I didn't feel like I had to justify myself to people. I didn't feel like anyone who'd wronged me, like that they needed me to show them what they had done. But I just felt completely at peace. I went through to my friend's room in our flat. I went up to him and I said, Jill, I don't know how to tell you this, but I want to accept Christ as my Savior because He's the only thing that has made me feel so profoundly at peace and filled with joy about myself. Many challenges await me. There's no question about it. Many good things await me as well. In every moment, I can always turn to God. And even if I can't hear Him speaking, I know that He is always there for me. I have now the ultimate guidebook into dealing with these problems and to overcoming them in a way which is positive, and a way which is helpful, and in a way which will ensure that my life will continue to be better.